about the QuantumPathic method. My name is Alana Tinkle, and I'd like to share with you all the things that have happened to me since I was so lucky to stumble across this QuantumPathic theory. To begin with, I spent a lot of years just suffering from a childhood that wasn't very good, and I'd go to a psychologist and I'd do this and I'd do that and meditate and everything, but to be completely honest, until I came here, which has been maybe 3 to 4 years ago, I would have never dreamed that I could become who I am now. I carried scars that made me make bad decisions. I did several things that just in my life, they didn't serve me and they had no purpose. And until the time came that I really realized that you have control of your own body, your own mind, and you can change so much if you're willing to take the time and listen. Belief systems, when I realized they didn't serve me, and I had to come up with something that would make me be at peace. And I didn't think it could ever happen. But you have the potential to go inside. We're all made up of cells, and they have cellular memory. And we can't even avoid who we are. But we can come to peace, and we can be one with this whole universe just by understanding that you can give up all your thought, your thinking, and the things that didn't serve you, and come to a peace through QuantumPathic. I so believe that, and again, because my life has been so enriched, I can't imagine anyone not prospering from this, regardless if you've been scarred or not. So many times I've decided to make decisions on things that didn't serve me, and I've been taught to go inside. Go inside, every cellular memory, go inside yourself. That's what we're made up of, and we have the power to change it. And I could talk forever, but this is the start. And wanting to truly, truly make a difference, and be at peace and be conscious, and not be involved in trauma dramas, and know that you have a purpose. If I could please encourage you to at least check this out, because this is the most wonderful thing in the whole world, and there's so many people that have dedicated their lives to this. So, this is Sherry's place. It's the QuantumPathic method. Please seek it out.
My name is Jacqueline Prigg, and I met Sherry about 7 years ago at a meditation after a friend of mine said, "We've got to go do this meditation. It's going to be very interesting." And I went to, she was in a clubhouse in an apartment over in Scottsdale, and it was a wonderful meditation, and we went to several of them, and I hadn't had any surgeries done. I've had both my hips replaced since then, but it was just a wonderful experience. And a couple years later, I was delivering flowers. That's what I do. And Sherry had she had moved to the QuantumPathic Center here on Clinton, and I was delivering flowers to her open house event. And as she'll tell you, and as I'll tell you, and as what the bleep came out, there are no accidents. And so I remembered that, and I was there at her opening delivering flowers. And then about a year later, I had to have, well, I had a big thing happen in my life with, I was a real victim and things were happening to me and I felt out of control, and I came to Sherry and had a session, and just after that first session it just relieved all the grief and all the worry and that I was feeling, and it just, I just sent it all away. And it was just so amazing because she told me that I have the power to do this, and I'm the only one that has the power to do this. She doesn't cure anybody, fix anybody, heal anybody. It's us that are doing it, but she guides us through the process and teaches us, and she teaches us as well. And I decided, well, right then I'm going to take her classes. So since then I've learned how to get back into my body and go into different places. Your body will send flags, some part of your body will hurt, and that's telling you that you need to work on something on here, like if it's your heel, you're not supporting yourself or something. And when you get back into it, she teaches you how to get down into the cells where the DNA is and release whatever issue you're having there. So here I was, this victim, and I was truly a victim. Just everybody was doing stuff to me and whatever. And she taught me that I have to take my power back and I am in charge. That becoming conscious, becoming aware that I am conscious, and becoming aware that I am the only one that can change. I'm the creator. You know, I'm not a God or the God, but I am the only one that can create my life. And if not me, then who is? So I've taken back my power, and I create my life consciously every day, and I just love it. And I have since then lost 65 pounds. I've bought some beautiful new clothes and some beautiful shoes and just changed my life, and I love every minute of my life, because you are what you think. And if you don't like it, if you don't want it, if you are a victim, if you think everybody's stepping on you, then that's what you're going to get more of. And Sherry teaches you that your thoughts are what you are. And so now I'm grateful for everything. And it's funny, my neighbor said the other day, he asked me how I was, and I said, oh, I'm great, thank you. You know, and he says, well, I would be surprised if you were anything else. So I've seen it pay off in many ways. People say, how come you're so happy? You know, and it's like, well, what's the alternative? So Sherry definitely has taught me how to be a conscious creator, and I love every minute of my life, and I'm very, very grateful.
Hi, I'm Dr. Christina Kowalik. I'm a naturopathic physician, acupuncturist, and I first met Sherry and heard of the QuantumPathic method back in, I want to say, maybe 6 years ago, maybe 7 years ago. And I met Sherry through one of her courses, the Intuitive Powers Level 1, and I just fell in love with the whole process because I was searching as a physician to help find a way to address the emotional causes that are stuck in the root of patients' illness and disease. And so by using this method with my patients, and first on myself, I was able to transform my own life as well as support my patients through their process. So this method has really brought so much to my life. It's changed me personally. I have more confidence in what I'm doing, and also just I can connect to the emotional causes within my own body. And then on the personal note, my family has also really benefited from this method. It's transformed our lives. Of my husband, he was in kind of a slump with his profession, and with a few sessions from Sherry and going through the courses himself, he was able to transform his life as well. So making a difference in his life has impacted my family and our children. So I'm very excited to bring that awareness into our family and also instill some of these great qualities and just implementation in my own children. And so I'm really excited to have the opportunity to share it with my patients. And on that note as well, Sherry and I refer back and forth, and it's nice to know that when I'm working on someone, if it's a really deep-seated emotional issue, I can easily refer that patient to Sherry, knowing that she will help clear out whatever is stuck, making the process for that patient much easier, and that I'm able to do the things that I can do, and Sherry is able to clear the deep-seated emotional things that I may not be able to completely address during my acupuncture treatment. So Sherry is amazing. She is she's transformed so many people's lives, including myself and many of my patients as well. So I feel very fortunate to have come across QuantumPathic, and knowing that we're all evolving and able to bring this type of energy work to patients' health, because we're all optimal health and we want to focus on that.